لحظة دقيقة. Yes, fine. Because I make the battery down. I make the battery down so that it wouldn't take a lot of battery. I mean the light down so that it wouldn't take a lot of battery. So I cannot see is it recording or what. Now I think it's the red, so it's recording. Because it's anyway, I need to explain. That's why I do like this and things like that. The battery won't be using a lot of electricity. The thing that I want to say to you is easy. I will say this one time, and I won't say it again. It's good to do some sort of therapy and to tell what happened to you. This video is not important. Why did I stop smoking? Smoking is a bad thing. It's not good for health. It's honestly bad. I was a smoker, okay, and then I become a heavy smoker. Is it because of your health issue? No, that's a lie. Nothing to do with health. Not your business. I lie. I say the truth. Fuck off. Not the business. At the end, my point is representing the truth. This is personal thing, not yours. I say the truth. I lie about my personal stuff, not my personal case, not your business. What happened? This is a nice piece of land. What is the point I'm trying to explain? I was a smoker back there in the Ismaili land. And what's called Saudi Arabia, Gulf State. And I used to smoke a lot. 1 bucket a day. Yeah. Why did I stop? Easy and simple, honestly. Because I was a rough sleeper. No, I didn't use any drugs or alcohol when this happened. And I am walking like this, a day like this, and I'm smoking alone near my car. I remember it like it's happened. And all of a sudden, it never happened again because it was a terrifying experience. You have the right to say Tariq is imagining thing. I'm not lying. And this is health issue. I'll explain how. So I'm saying the truth basically. And I'm enjoying my cigarette like this. I ate something. I did some barbecue for myself. There was a lot of wind. I have enough water and things with me. And then something terrifying happened. The heavens, which is this sky, the earth, everything become like dark. You have the right not to believe me and say that I'm saying rubbish. And then my cigarette fallen. And then my cigarette become big. And I heard this noise. Terrifying noise. Who is this? I have no idea. Until this moment, I have no idea. Stop smoking. Something said to me, stop. Who is this? Did I say God? Did I say silence? Did I say I'm imagining things? Something happened like this. Stop smoking. The voice is not like this. I cannot explain how the voice was, for me, terrible and terrifying. And the cigarette become big. And the cigarette touched my chest. And my chest started burning. And then everything returned back the same. I felt something in my chest. 1, 2. Did I collapse and saw this? No. And I remember how I was terrified for minutes until everything returned back the way it is. Do you think I can smoke after this? No. I can't. I couldn't smoke. Though I could come. And I needed the cigarette. يلا خلاص تحرك وامشي. I want to cross. No, I'm not gonna put the signal. I think I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it. I have no patience. finish. And then I wanted to smoke. I stayed one day, I remember, without smoking, and everything not normal. Like, it's crazy. That day. And the day after I had work, and I was working like this, and I remember someone said, "Shfik, work zena?" Like this, tired. And then there is a Sudani guy, a friend of mine, a good Sudani friend. His name is Mukhlas Abdoun. Mukhlas Abdoun is a wonderful friend of mine. Now he might be a fucking enemy. If you know, fuck him, we would say, Tariq, I love Saud House. Damn you, why you say this like this? You know, nothing. But he has a good personality, Mukhlas Abdoun. Good, I like his personality, no one is perfect. When I saw this Shamma, I said, why you use this Shamma? How does this feel? Shamma, something you would like this. Really, wallah, I asked him. And he said, this is like cigarette, maybe better than cigarette. Cigarette harm the chest. This got, and then from the tongue or whatever, the chest, the ri'ah, where you smoke, it goes to the blood. So, take this, it's exactly like cigarette. And I said, you reckon, really? Give it to me. And I put it. Now there is an issue. I start feeling something in my chest. So it's like a warning. And it's obvious if I smoke it would do something. And I was terrified. After I imagined this. Then I put this. It's like cigarette, bro. Yes. And he said to me, listen, but it can cause trouble as well. Like cigarette and worse, because it's something not normal, because it's like nicotine going to the blood immediately stream and can make a lot of problem to your vein and things like that. So basically it's like cigarette, except one thing. Your chest will be fine, but your teeth will be affected. So there will be other sort of affection, but your chest will be absolutely fine. No one using this shamma have a problem in his chest, like the smoker. They don't cough and balgham and things come and no, chest cancer things, never. But it can be blood cancer, it can be vein cancer. And I said, okay, fine, because the cigarette become big and the fire end of it attacked my chest and everything it was a creep. So do you see the nightmare, the worst nightmare you would have? It's far worse than that. Because it's real life. And I'm looking right and left and I'm not saying, am I dead or what exactly? Now what is happening to me? So I stopped smoking. I am a terrible person. Why? Because I stayed for years. 2013 and 2014. No, 2012 and 2013 and 2000. Yes, 3 years approximately. This happened to me at the beginning of 2012. So 3 years without smoking. And when I came here to England, I looked and I bought some cigarette. I said, I'm not going to really there. And I said to myself, my grandmother used to say to me, her name is Joseph, and others who said, this is not our style. I should be in a movie or something. This is not our style. You shouldn't use this, Tariq. You shouldn't use the Shamma. Shamma is not good for you, son. It make you look strange. In our culture, if you are doing something like this, not good for health, you smoke. When I looked at her, I couldn't explain to her why I left smoking. But when I came here to England, I looked at the cigarette and I said to myself, I have no shamma and I need it. So I'm gonna smoke, and I start smoking. I take this tobacco, some leaflets, and I start smoking. I start doing it here. There's a lady behind me. Sorry. Don't like women walking behind me and checking if what I'm saying. You walk in front of me so that I check everything. Don't walk behind me. Good day. There's a security looking at me. I think he saw me looking. Anyway, so like this smoking here, making my own leaflet because the cigarette is different. Nudity everywhere, even in the magazine. Mom, I don't know. Shouldn't talk about this. Here, it's just an imaginary thing, man. Why even stopped smoking? And it was fine. 2015, 16, 17, 18. Before the COVID-19, in 2018, I think March or April, the same thing happened again. Where? In England this time. I was a rough sleeper near my tent. I'm not gonna return back to smoking because the third one was death for sure. The same. But the word tolerance to it is that I was the minute after. What did we say? Did we say to you stop smoking? What did you do? You can say that I'm imagining things. No, I'm not lying. I'm imagining things. The cigarette itself went down, and the end of it became burning, and attacked my chest again. What happened to me? For almost 4 minutes or 5 minutes, I wanted to return back. I had this experience. I'm not gonna smoke. I want things to return back the way. There's certain things. Minute dark, the heaven. It was also there was a sunny, not a very sunny day like this. And everything become like black, shadows, dark. Then I woke up. Everything started turning back. Even my body feeling it. This is not normal. After that, I don't want to smoke. If you say to me, it depends. If you say, take this money and smoke a big amount of money, I'll do it. But I'm not gonna return back to smoking. And I say, I'm not smoking. I'm smoking to have, for example, I'm not offering you sex or something like this. Imagine someone come to me and say, hey, I'm gonna give you £10 million. Take this cigarette and smoke it. Fine. 10 million? Yeah, of course. This is only for 10 million, and then I'll make zakah. Go to masjid, put zakah, iftar sa'im, poor, I give them money. See Allah, I'm doing some help. I'm not saying it's God. If it's Satan, I would spit. I would challenge it. I'm a challenger. You never know who said this. I'm not saying it's God. No, I'm not. And maybe something, my conscience, I don't know. Someone prayed for me and Allah answered them. I don't know. Imaginary, my mind reflected a message to me to protect me. You never know. So I will do it. But myself like this, walking and smoking again, I will never do it. Because if I start smoking again, it will happen again. And literally, I don't want it to happen again. Really. I don't want it to happen again, no. I'm fine like this. That's why I'm smiling and laughing a lot, though I'm angry. Because I had experience that if I tell about you, you will understand. I'm not going to make you understand. No. See? That's why I'm very lucky. Because I've tested some pain. Alhamdulillah. No, never. I never tested. There is a hadith. Muhammad peace be upon him. He said, God will punish someone for doing a great unjust. But this someone is a great believer in him. I mean, the belief, the aqidah is fine. God is accepting it. He believes in the owner, founder, creator of existence. He believes the God, Almighty God, accept this bent on his soul. Sabghat Allah. Man, yeah, everyone is nude. He will, look, you shouldn't take your tits. You shouldn't take your tits. Understand? You see that? Do you see them? Or maybe they will make a problem to me. Now let's come here. Do you see? Almost 10 girls there. Astaghfirullah. Hey, what can I do? I'm explaining about something real. What have this? What is this? No, the thing I'm trying to say. What was I saying? Yeah, the hadith. So this person is great. He's doing a lot of submission in his belief. He believes in God Almighty. But he's committing a great unjust to others. Animals, human, whatever. Stealing. But at the end he's saying, I believe in you, Allah. I believe in you. I'm sorry. Forgive. God said, no, you created a lot of unjust and I cannot forgive you. You're not associating anyone with me. Come here at the judgment day. Eventually you will be in heaven. But you're going to pay a big amount of pain. Those who you created unjust against them will take some of their bad negative sins in their souls and will be imposed on your soul. And some of your good deeds here and there will be taken and given to some people. And you have only the aqidah. The other hadith said, الميزان يضع على الميزان إيمان بلا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله وكل ذنوبه. So they believe that there is no God but Allah, perfect, and Muhammad is the final messenger. And the other part of the mizan, what do you call الميزان? The paras, ذنوب وخطايا كالجبال والبحار. Sins like the mountains and the sea. And then وتغلب كفة لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول. And the balance of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah become the winner, become more heavy. But the problem is the creation of unjust against others. Against others. This guy, God put him in a punishment. And at the end, he took him out, regardless what time. And then he was asked, tell me, have you ever tested any pain in your existence, in your life? He said no, because he lived the heaven after this punishment. He just wanted to forget it. I have nothing to do with this. I'm inshallah I'm better. And someone who lived in this dunya in a very perfect life, happy life, no aqidah, and creating unjust. God took him and threw him to his soul place, and his soul was part of the hellfire. And he was asked just a question before he's staying there for eternity. Have you ever examined or tested something good before in your existence? He said no. Though he used to live a life of pleasures. And God gave him happiness. في طغيانهم يعمهون. He gave him. Continue. Be happy. Continue. As long as you're choosing it, on my word, be happy. Do what pleases you. And create all sorts of injustice. And don't be obedience when it's come to the belief. Why I did this? I'm losing my barbers, is it? Though I'm saying the truth, especially in hadith. It's not therapy. Let's return back to the point. So I know everything is fine. I'm not gonna smoke again. Smoking is bad for your health. Smoking is not good. Not good. You're a good person, stop smoking. You're a bad person, have something personal between me, you're dead. You deserve to die. hot. No, it smells good till now because I took shower today, new cloth. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. The first part of the story, if you don't want to believe it, don't believe it. Doesn't care. All imaginary.